New Microsoft Outlook calendar tips and tricks. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys a few tips and tricks that I've learned along the way of using Microsoft Outlook calendar. So let's jump right in. Now, Microsoft Outlook is one of the primary email toolboxes that I use. It is really efficient to use. It's integrated within the 365 system and it can keep all of my mail organized. So when you are using these emailing tools, you want to optimize everything. And with Outlook, you have access to this amazing calendar where you can do so much more. So getting started, we're going to log on to our Outlook account. This is your Outlook account. And after that, we're going to click on calendar on the left. Once we click on calendar on the left, we are going to see our calendar on the left. This is our default calendar. And then on the top, you have your different views. Now, the first tip I have is to duplicate meetings. So you no longer have to manually add meetings if you are going to be copying all the attendees and information. Let's say that I have this 8 a.m. meeting and I want to add a similar meeting with all the same people, all the same agendas, because I know that I'm not going to be able to wrap up everything within the 30 minutes. Now, instead of having to manually add it, I can just click on this meeting, do a right click. Once I click on the meeting, I can click on duplicate event. Once I do that, I can just choose a different date from here, like so. And then after that, I can just click on save. Now the same meeting with the same attendees, descriptions, all the information that you added in the meeting, including notifications, send to OneNote, category, all of that is going to be copied and pasted onto the new date that you have selected. So this saves you a lot of time and you can just pick a new date and send an invite. Now, the second thing you can do in Microsoft Outlook calendar is to add your work location for specific dates or set a recurring schedule. This is super helpful for hybrid work environments and lets others see where you're going to be working from. You can also choose to hide this information if needed. So you guys can see if you click on view, you have your calendar settings. When you go into your calendar settings, you have your calendar appearance as well as agenda mail, events, feathers, invitations, as well as events and customized actions. Then you have your account settings, and within your account settings you have signatures, automatic replies, people calendar. You can navigate through all of these to optimize where you're going to be working from. You also have accessibility shortcuts for simple shortcuts you want to create. Now, moving on into our third tip, we have booking pages. You can create and share personalized booking pages so that others can schedule meetings with you based upon your availability. You can customize the booking page, add your email signature, and create multiple different types of bookings for different booking needs. If you want to do that, you can go into your general calendar and you have a shared calendar as well, but you have your calendar appearance, and this is for my basic work calendar. Now you can add a global calendar as well. I'm going to discard this and I'm going to just click on add calendar. Once I do that, I can click on create blank calendar. And this is going to be my work. I'm going to label it in green. I'm just going to use a star icon. I'm going to add it to my calendars. Now, once I have done this, I can go into my new calendar and I can customize my appointments and meetings by going into filters. We can go on ahead, take a look at the meetings that we have scheduled. Automatic replies, signatures. This is our signature. We can customize this from here. And we're just going to browse through all of this. And we're going to go into view and we're going to show the first week as Monday. This is going to be 60 minutes. My work week is, let's say, going to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for this. And my starting and ending time is going to be from 1:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. From here, we can customize by adding a global calendar, but this is going to work for now. And on your top right, you will see your calendar to-dos as well. Now, moving forward, we're going to go into show all and we can display each individual calendar. Now, we can also create meeting polls. You can simplify scheduling by creating a poll for attendees to vote on the best meeting time. Just add the participants, propose multiple times, and let them vote or suggest alternatives. So let's say we're going to have a meeting on the 26th. Now, we're going to click on over here to expand the meeting. Then we're going to mark this as busy time. Then we're going to choose the time options and we're going to add our attendees first. So we're going to add a couple of people like so. Now, once I do this, you guys can see we have a bunch of different times and you can add 2 suggested times. You can make recurring meetings as well, but we have these 2 times and from there you can create a poll. So on the bottom, you have accessibility options as well. And we're going to time block this like so. And we're going to specify which calendar it is, allow forwarding, hide attendee list, and we can proceed. Now I'm just going to save this as a draft for now. Now, another really important thing that we have seen multiple times is the multiple time zone option. So you can display multiple time zones on your calendar to make scheduling with people in different regions easier. You can add and remove time zones by your calendar settings. Just click on the gearbox over here. Once you do that, scroll down and you can add a global calendar and choose the calendar type. And if you want, you can add time zones as well. And this makes it really easy, especially if you have a specific global audience that you do want to cater to. If not, you can just remove the other time zones and you will have your regular calendar. You can also remove the global calendar as you prefer. Now, moving on, you also have the ability to create a separate calendar window. So you can open your calendar in a new window for better multitasking or to use on a second monitor. Just right-click on the calendar and then click on select in a new tab. Once you do that, this will open up your calendar in a brand new tab so you can do multi-screen use. You also have the ability to integrate this with Microsoft Loop. This allows you to create interactive, real-time updating elements into calendars or emails. Just copy a Loop component and paste it into an event description or email for collaborative events. So if I want, I can go into MS Loop and copy any element and add it to the description of the event for optimized events. This can even include workspaces and more. Now, you can also use their calendar management tool, which allows you to build automatic replies to block your calendar, decline new meeting invitations when you're away, and you can set away dates on your calendar and automatically cancel meetings during that period. You can do all of this by going into your calendar settings. Once you go into your calendar settings, you will see show week numbers, use dynamic column widths. Now you have agenda, email, shared calendars, and you can mark off a calendar time period and share this calendar as well. And within your calendar, you can set up some of your basic defaults. So within your basic default, you can choose if you want to mark certain meetings as busy or if you are not going to be available during certain times. You can add that as well. Moving forward, you also have the ability to share your calendar to make it a public calendar, as well as email to meeting, where you can quickly convert an email into a meeting by clicking the email and clicking the meeting button. So if you have an email, you can click on the mailbox and convert that into a meeting, and then go back into calendar and your meeting will be added. Now, other than these basic options, you also have event filtering, sports schedules, and holidays, and you can drag emails into your calendar for efficient event creation. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.